everyone! Have you explored the books that I've recommended to you before? Well, I hope you have, because I have more to show you today. Okay, so the next book here we have Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day by Judith Viorst. Okay, and it's illustrated by Ray Cruz. So this story is about how Alexander woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He woke up with a gum on his hair. And then basically everything else during that day just wasn't going according to his day. He just had a very bad day. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. Pictures, colored pictures, black and white pictures, but the focus is on Alexander, which is cute. Okay, and the storyline, the wordings, not too many words, not too overwhelming for the children. So this book is basically, it's a great book to read. It's funny, it's hilarious. A lot of young children will enjoy this because I'm very sure a lot of them can relate to the story because not everyone has perfect days. So, and yeah, and it's something that everyone will enjoy, even the adults will enjoy. So that's Alexander and the Very Bad Day. Alright, the next story, Art Dog by Thatcher Hurd. So this story is basically about how someone stole a painting from Dogopolis Museum of Art. And the police actually went after the wrong person. They caught Art Dog, but Art Dog wasn't the one who stole the painting. So even though Art Dog was thrown into jail, he managed to escape with his magic paintbrush. He drew things to help him escape from jail, and then he actually helped the police to catch the real culprit who stole the painting. So this story is this is what it looks like on the inside. Colored pictures, not too many words, not too overwhelming for your kids once again. And the review, a lot of humor, imagination. It's a great book to read if you want to have art and craft session with your children. Yeah, the children will love this. Okay, the next book, A Child's Garden of Verses by Robert Louis Stevenson. So this book actually consists poetries. It's basically about Robert, the writer himself, how he recalls his childhood from sailing boats down a river, waiting for a lamplighter, and etc. etc. He wrote this in poems. So it's a good book if you want to introduce poem writing to your children. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Nice. It's a short poems, and then yes, you have colored pictures. It's very whimsical. Okay, so yes, this is a review. A lot of them say it's a delightful book to read. It has light-hearted poems. Maybe not many of your young ones will enjoy this, but it's still a good book to read to your children once in a while to introduce some poems. Okay, next book, Curious George by H.A. Ray. Okay, Curious George is a popular series. It's a classic. It's about this little monkey called Curious George who, well, we can tell from his name, he's basically curious about everything. And yeah, and this book is it's a great adventure book to read. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Pictures basically focus a lot on Curious George, tiny little monkey. Okay, the reviews. Okay, so yes, this book teaches children how to ask questions because George is curious, so he's always, wanting to know more about things. Great adventure book. And yeah, it's a classic. Okay, next one. What Do People Do All Day by Richard Scarry. Okay, so this one is about everyone being busy in busy town. It's a classic book. It also talks about the different occupations. It's a great book to show your children about occupations, from train drivers to doctors, from mothers to sailors, police, and everything else. Okay, so you can tell from the pictures on the inside, many things going on. Okay, and they even talk about how everyone is important. Everyone's doing their part. Every occupation is actually important. It's an enjoyable way of teaching children occupations, yeah. Okay, next book, Yertle the Turtle and Other Stories by Dr. Seuss. So we all know that Dr. Seuss has a very interesting way of writing. It has basically a lot of rhymes in his stories and a lot of quirky pictures. I personally like Dr. Seuss when I was younger. And yeah, I mean, he's the one who wrote the famous Cat in the Hat. So this book is also by him. And this book, Yertle the Turtle, is basically about how this king turtle, he rule over the pond, but one day he's not satisfied. He wants to rule over what's beyond the pond. So yes, this is what it looks like on the inside of the book. Green, blue pictures. And yes, the reviews. So it's a classic. It teaches children not to be greedy. Be satisfied with what you have with. Yeah, that's that.